Alright, trimming tools. Going over my trimming tools here. I use the WRD trimming tool here, the winged blade for the most part. Most of the time I use this. Occasionally I'll use a flat blade when I need it. And I keep this one here, an equalizer version. Eventually I'm going to switch over to WRD because it's just a more comfortable handle to hold than this kind of bulky, this little deal that spins on the back. This was a good idea, putting extra blades in, but I don't like having stuff rattle around on my handle. The primary difference between these two is if you look right here at the top of this is flat. This is a cone at the top of it. So when you are trimming, you're putting pressure on this, and you're putting pressure on the weakest point of the thinnest part of the blade, or the narrowest point of the blade, where this little cone actually allows it to apply the pressure up higher where the blade is stronger. So smart idea by WRD, because I have snapped a number of blades with this tool and I have yet to snap a blade with this one. Super easy to use, just like an X-Acto tool if you've ever had one of those. Spin this, drop this in, tighten it down, and then use the blade, just pinch the blade and give it a twist to lock it in place so it's nice and tight. These are knurled underneath here, you can see that, and I wrap them in electrical tape to keep from scratching and scuffing the paint. So they're all like that. They've all got those knurls on them for you to be able to grip it to get it tight. But like I said, if you just pinch the blade, just pull that down, tighten it down, it's not going to go anywhere. So aside from that, awesome tool, and let's get to trimming. Don't mind the airplane passing overhead because we work right next to an airport. So trimming with our WRD tool here, just like any other trimming blade. Give yourself a nice angle. Trim all the way across. Another nice thing about this curved blade, you can run it right along the side of your fabric and typically will not catch on that, as long as you keep burrs off of the blade. Where the flat blades, regardless of brand, if you do that, you're going to cut right into this. Now obviously if you dig in deep enough you will cut that, so be careful there. I'll just come back here, trim this away without trying to pull out too much of that seam sealer. Now getting into a narrower spot here. And you can see that curved blade on there actually is nice for trimming right along that edge, and it doesn't catch on the paint. Again, obviously if you push hard enough you can cut into the paint, but that is not exactly the goal. But if you're not pushing too hard, it will just slide right along that edge. You find that nice angle. Trim that glue away. Again, running right along that nice little edge there. Does not dig into the paint. Switch back to the wider blade here. Clean that all away. Just like that. And still working on these, but if any of y'all are interested in this little pouch here, so didn't pick these up, actually my wife made this for me, and contemplating putting some together and maybe trying to sell them. So if y'all are interested in them, hit me up. I'll see if I can make one up and ship it to you. After that, WRD trimming tool. Nice clean, no scratches, didn't dig into the paint. Left our corners here nice and clean. You can see there's no scratches there. Obviously seam sealer, we're not worried about that too much. We'll just primer over that, but nice and clean. Till next time.